Hello everyone, I am Alora and welcome to Iron Horse Homestead's YouTube channel. Today I thought I would come out here and talk to you a little bit about our electric fencing system. We just started it last year as a way to have like a temporary pasture, expand our pasturing without the expense of a permanent fence, and also it is nice to be able to change the boundaries a little bit as we go. Because for this pasture, we're able to actually let the animals up into the garden area when we don't have the garden going, so they can go up there before the garden in the spring and then after in the fall and eat whatever's left. And that way we can, move our boundaries and stuff without having all the gates and all the solid fencing. So our fencing system out here is powered by solar. One, because we don't have electricity out here, and also we're trying to get off the power grid in general. So this is our controller thing. So ours is 18 miles, and really what that tells you is, all of that tells you how strong your electric is. So we had to do 18-mile one because we're trying to keep in like horses and equines, things like that. So you just get obviously what works for you. So try to standing on this gate. So I'm going to try to do this without falling over. This is the power button. It's on right now. This is where the ground wire connects. And this is where your live wire connects. Putting up the electric fence was way easier than I thought it was going to be. So anyway, so as you see, there's the wire and it comes down this way. And we have, actually, I don't know where, they're on the other side actually. So the ground wire is attached on the other side of this fence we have 3 ground rods. So for this system, we have to have 3 ground rods. I think they have to be spaced, I think it was 6 feet apart. And they have to be so close to the controller. So our ground rods are actually down there on the other side of the fence. And then our electric comes up to here. That's the electric. And then these are jumpers. So that keeps the electric going jumps the electric to each tape that we have going. So we use the tape partly because the horses we got had tape where they came from, and it's a nice visual deterrent for them so they can see the tape. And then we use these plastic fence posts for our electric fencing. And our fencing runs all the way down this way. I'm going to walk you here to show you, because we actually do jump the fence at one point, because there's a little area back there that we don't want the animals to ever be able to get to. That is where I have some of our elderberry bushes planted, and see, it's drooping a little bit in certain places. I try to come out here and do maintenance before I let the animals out. You hold your charge better if it's tight, if it's not drooping so much. If you do need to connect, like here's where we had to connect 2 pieces of tape. They have these little pieces of hardware for it, and that keeps your charge from like dropping. So it is important to keep with the hardware that you need for it. Another good thing about this is it is expandable because of that. If we want to expand it, we can just get the little jumper hardware, expand it. It's way cheaper. See, and that one's down. Now the only reason, I did do some maintenance this morning on the other side, but the only reason I didn't double check over here is because I really only have 1 horse and 1 donkey out, and they don't challenge these fences. If I had the goats out here, they would be trying to get out because it's droopy. Now see here, this is where it ends. So across this area is where our elderberries are, and I'm building out guilds there. So there will be elderberries, vegetables, herbs, etc. And all that stuff. Most of the stuff over here will be perennial, not our annuals. So we don't really ever want the animals in there. So the way to do that is There's our wire. It's attached and it just runs over that way to, I don't know if I can zoom in enough, over to that. So we are able to jump the fence a little bit, which is pretty cool. And I can walk over this way and show you guys. So excuse my dogs losing their mind in the background. It's on right now, so I can't step over it. So it just, we have it running along the edge of the pond. Up to there, connects back in, and then we are able to run the fence out this way. So as you can see, so all this fencing is powered by just that one controller that is now like, I can't even see it at this point. So yeah, it goes out to that post there, connects the same, and that's the end of it. So that is our electric fence, my little tour of the electric fence. It was super easy to put up. Like I said, the main thing is don't let it sag. Don't let it touch anything, like around these pine tree areas and things. We cut back the brush because we've noticed that otherwise our voltage really drops. Usually I'll come out here in the mornings, especially if I'm gonna let the sheep and the goats out here, and I'll check the voltage with the voltage meter, and if the voltage is lower than it's supposed to be, then I'll go through and double check everything. But yeah, it's a lot cheaper to get into. Once you do it once, it's really pretty easy, and each time you do it, it's faster. I know a lot of sheep farmers and people that do intensive rotational grazing that will move the electric fencing every morning. So that's a good option. Yeah, so that's our electric fencing. We'll probably be doing more to divide up some of the more permanent pastures. And if you have any questions, let me know. And if you like this video or you like to see any more videos of all the projects we will have going on, especially this summer, things are going to ramp up crazy big time. If you want to see all the videos getting dropped, like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.